I must be having like some weird day because first, no one ever asked me my age ever, and Chase, like, guys never ask me my age, never, and either girls, no one really ever asked my age, and then my buddy, he just texted me something, I can't say what it was, but I'm kind of worried. Like, I've told him not too many things, but my personal life, and he's told me stuff of his, but he knows I'm not into God. Like, switch that. Alright, because I'm kind of alone right this moment. I'm actually trans. I have been feeling this way. I didn't know what it was when I was younger. But when I got a little older, I saw people on TV, and I was like, They don't feel like who they're meant, who they are and stuff. So there's a little insider. That's why I changed my name. And my buddy, I think he might like me. But the one thing is, he's the same age as my younger brother. And he's still in high school. But he is 18. And I'm like, it's never gonna happen. There's a few things that you can do and a few things you can't. And I'm gonna pass my friend's house. Like, I just had to pass there. There were some people gardening and Boo really wanted to talk. But just gonna say this one thing. I do like girls a lot, and I do like certain guys. I found out that I liked gay guys at the age of 13 or 14 or something like that. I was watching Degrassi. Now, if you people from Canada know The Next Generation, you probably know Marco. Adamo, still do, I have the biggest crush on him throughout the whole entire universe. And the first time I ever laid eyes on the guy, I was like, oh, you're a dork. You have no style. And then as years went on, I was like, I kind of crush on him. And not for like crush where girl likes gay guy feel. No. I've always been a lot into guy stuff. And I've liked boys' clothes, and Buzz Lightyear, and Woody, and I've never really been into Barbie dolls. I hated Barbie dolls as a kid. Friends would buy them, and I'm like, I'm never gonna play with this, don't buy me this stuff. It was a car, I had to let it pass. But I never really liked dressing up with dresses, and being girly. Hated makeup from the first point of my life. But I still remember as a little tiny kid, and this is like a horror story my dad has to tell family members and my mom too. When I was little, I made this thing called Old Cheese Tea once with my tea set. Now, I was very quirky, and I'm still very quirky. I took old cheese, Pepsi, orange juice, and a few other things. Threw it in my pink teapot, and I served it to my dad and my mom, and I was like, drink it. I was probably like 2 or 3 around this time. And I always told my parents, give me a sister, give me a sister. Not knowing then that I did not feel the gender that I was born to. It's like totally crisp out, so I can't even like collect any tears right this moment. It's like 40 degrees. And with the wind it feels like 35. My hands are really cold right now. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about anything, please comment down at the bottom or message me, because if you understand what I'm going through, oh my gosh, my arm is killing me right this moment. They're being good right this moment, so I'm going to drop the leash. And alright, back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, let's go, you monkeys. Alright, sorry for this being all long and everything. I just really want to film this right now. But you guys know that there were a few times that I would dress up in girl stuff, and I was just being goofy. I remember back in high school, and I basically hid every ounce of my feelings, covering up, saying I was straight, saying I liked boys. I was very, very, very religious, and I didn't believe that liking other genders or being another gender was in the books at all. Like, it was never gonna happen kind of deal. Senior year came along, and I was like, something's up. I asked my dad, I was like, hey, can we talk, because I feel gay. And this was like 5 minutes before school started. He was driving into the parking lot to drop me off, and he was like, let's talk about this later. Later never came. Alright, this car. And as the years went on after high school, at the age of 21, in a dream, his name Lucas came to me, and I was like, something's up. I don't understand this one. And if you're actually watching this and you're one of my high school friends and you remember someone named Lucas coming on Facebook, that was me. I wasn't catfishing anyone, as they call it. I wasn't being rude to anyone. Some people thought it was a funny joke. The truth of it all, I was being the real me. And not to shock anyone, but this February, when I turn 26, I'm going to be changing my name legally. Now, if you have a problem with that, you just have to learn how to accept it. Because respecting others' ways is the meaning of life. You can't push someone and say, hey, you're going to have this name till you're 94. Okay, that was the first number that came off my mind, top of my head, but as I get older, I want to actually be who I want to be, not some made up, stupid person that is not following dreams that I really want to pursue. Now, gosh, come on, nope, get out of that. Alright, I'm gonna finish this when I get home, because they're being really bad. Alright, I'm gonna go along with what I was talking about. As I grow up, I learned who I wanted to be. I didn't learn from anyone but myself. I had a friend back throughout grade schools and like from elementary to high school, before she headed off to college, and she had 2 moms. And I never thought it was different or anything like that. But I just I try and be happy when friends around and stuff, but I don't like being 100% open around family that much. Like friends, I'm perfectly happy doing that. And one of my people that I actually clean for knows more about me than my mom or dad even knows about me, because we talk. She says when she's actually at home when I'm cleaning, because she's a therapist and she actually knows how to discuss things correctly, and she doesn't know the whole background story and stuff, and I have to talk to her a little bit more about stuff, but life is in your own hands. It's your life. You gotta live it the way you want to live it, not in a way that your parents or your grandparents or your aunts and uncles or your brothers and sisters or your friends want you to actually do it. Now, being the age that I am, I can do whatever I want. But I still live at home with my dad and my brothers. And I have learned over time that getting things to hide is possibly the worst thing to do. It's really not good to do. Hiding who you actually are, it's like a bullet to the heart each time someone says, "Oh, you're such a pretty little girl," or "Oh, thank you, ladies," or the really big one is, "Wow, isn't he cute? I like him a lot. I know you like him too." And I'm like, no. I don't find him attractive in any sort of way. Nope, nothing. Now, there are some people, some guys, that are pretty attractive. One that I spoke of just a little while ago. But I don't see like any type of like, when I think of someone, I think of a girl kind of future. I don't think of being with a guy kind of deal. But I don't know. Maybe in time I can find someone that just makes me happy and I can make them laugh hysterically till they pee their pants. And I've done that before. I've made people laugh so hard they pee their pants. And it's just hard to grasp the idea that things are happening and I can't change them right now. But as seen, there's been a lot of people that are just like me. Crazy amount of people. And somehow YouTube collects all of them. Like, we all drift over to YouTube. And we're all like, oh, this is happening today. But it's quite interesting when someone turns to you and says, hey, how you been? And I'm like, good. Are you dating anyone? Not at the moment, but I like a few people. End of conversation. For me. For them, they keep on asking, how many guys do you like? Stop right there. If you ask me if I have a boyfriend or anything like that, bang your head on a wall 5 times and then look at me. Because it's not gonna happen like that. I'm just gonna say this. If you like me years ago for being that other person, forget them. Forget that person. Because that person no longer really exists at all. Not even at all. Not exists at all. Yes, on my Facebook I have my old name. I am going to be changing it. I seriously would prefer people to call me Luca. If you don't like that, call me Louie or Eli. I would love any of those. Luca is actually the name that everyone at work calls me. At the place that I'm at right now. And once in a while they slip and they call me my old name, and then I'm like, out of here. But some people just slip up and say the wrong name. And I should catch them. But working in a store with customers around, you can't just turn to them and say, hey, that's not my name, don't call me that kind of thing. But if you're watching this and you're having identity trouble or gender identity problems, please message me or Chase Ross. Chase will definitely talk to you. Uppercase Chase. I love that sexy bitch. Yes, I just called you that. Texting me. Aiden! Hi, baby! Oh, yeah. Hey, dude! Hey, dude! It's Aiden. What's he doing? All of a sudden, yeah. Oh! Aiden's Aiden's texting me about, or tweeting me about the magazine, because yesterday I went watch yesterday's vlog. I forgot to actually film in Target and Rite Aid and all those places, but I was trying to find his magazine and I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna check those tweets in a moment. He is one of the sweetest. Now you can message or tweet Aiden or Chase, Skylark11, Skylar Kirkle, I think that's how you say last name. Alex, Bertie, Jake Edwards. Those people, those guys will talk to you. If you're having issues, please speak up. If you don't feel like who you are inside and outside, speak up. Tell someone. Talk. Because you're in charge of this magical thing called the body. You're in charge of this incredible thing that's in your head called the mind. You're in charge, but it's kind of in charge of you, your heart. You gotta follow your heart before following anything else in life. Now please, just take a second, close your eyes. What do you see? It's the end of the road. It's after years and years and years of success, family, happiness, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, some loved ones have gone onto a different world. And you're laying on your deathbed. And your family and your friends around you. And what are they saying? You've done the best. Now it's time to let go. I want people to see that change is not hard. It's just seeing that everyone is a little bit different than you. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I might do a little bit of filming later. I don't know. I have no clue. If this is a super long vlog, then it's a super long vlog. I'm going to check Aiden's tweet, text my buddy, and see what he actually wanted, because he texted me on the hike and something I was like, huh? What? It's like, oh, I forgot about the twin. So please, if you're having any gender identity issues, please go talk to those people. Aiden Darling, Ross, or Chase Ross, Reed Levi, Skylar Curl, Alex Bertie, Jake Edwards. Now those are 6 people I would love you guys to go check out. Because they will talk. Straight talk. And make you feel the way you are supposed to be feeling. They will make you feel like a human, not something that should be sitting in a box on the ground. Because if you don't feel like you're supposed to be the person that you're born to be, and the body that you are, make a change for yourself. Don't make a change for someone else. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna go do some relaxing. I'm gonna actually upload my vlog and do some texting because it's Sunday. Love you all. Alright. It's 4:12. This is just like a moment ago, 4:11. I am not lying. It was. I checked my phone for the time. It's at 4:11, and I was like, I'm gonna film this. But then it changed. Texting my buddy, and it seems to be he's having a fun and rough day. So it wasn't like he was on purposely trying to weird me out in some weird, but I'm trying to, from a distance, try to figure out. I cannot show you what this text says. Can't show you. I really can't. But he is very, very interesting right this moment. And if you're watching this, I literally can't. You have to think that through. What do certain people have during months? Getting kind of TMI on this one. I'm on my man period. I'm very drama-like, and I have to have my airheads. Yes. Just watched the whipped cream challenge from Ricky, from Joey Graceffa, and it's with Ricky, and yeah, go check out my comment. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Something about whipped cream, and then make me kinda, you gotta think that through. Comment down on the bottom if you understand the meaning of that comment on the video. Plus, go watch it. It is freaking funny. I was like about to cry. Plus, my buddy was texting me too, and I was like, "What is going on?" So I kept on like going flop back and forth between those two things, and I was like, I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh. Am I one lucky dude or what? Alright. Probably 4:30. I'm just bored. I'm simply bored. I'm just sitting here. My phone is not sending the stuff to my buddy. I'm not naming him because I don't want him to feel weird. And, yeah. I'm trying to convince him to meet up in town, so I can have a discussion with him, because he's kind of flirting with me, and I kind of told him multiple times in the last month that my name is Luca. And he's like, "You're a dude?" I was like, "Do you have that?" And I'm like, "No." But I was. And yeah, if you ask me something like really personal, I'll come back at you and I'll be like, nope. I wish I had some like Peter Pan fairy dust some Tinkerbell dust, fairy dust, to, like, I am being serious right this moment. I wish I had some magic to actually feel the way that I want to feel. And it's funny because the more and more people flirt with me, and it's usually guys. The more guys flirt with me, I'm like, what are you doing, kind of deal. And I know he's actually kind of high right now, I think. Yes. He said he was wasted. So I'm like, okay, does that mean that you're like flowing out your love to me, kind of deal? And I'm like, I've told you, like, the whole entire time I worked with him. I might have said his name during the summer in Canada. So you have to go watch those and put it together on this one. But it's kind of interesting because guys look at me and it's like, wow, you're so good looking, I love you. And I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know what you're talking about, what you're doing. The look on your face is like, I've fallen in love, I need CPR kind of deal. And it's kind of funny because guys are just throwing themselves at me kind of deal. And I'm like, sorry, but you kind of have to wear really tight pants, have to have a high voice or a deep voice, I don't care. And you have to have a certain thing that most guys, okay, all guys that basically are born that way, don't have. And it's just my phone telling me the message is not gone through. But all the guys that I talk to on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and Instagram and stuff, they all have a certain thing. Okay. A few of them don't. But the more, I'm blanking how to pronounce the word. The amount that I actually do talk to most of the time, yes, they are 100% F to M. And if you're not getting the clue right this moment, I am an F to M. And some days I can pull it off like really well, and I can just, I'm happy with myself and I'm working it and all that. And then other days I just wear something and some lady or guy goes, oh, you're so pretty. I'm like, pronouns, people, pronouns. Don't start with the freaking pronouns. Hulk. Yeah, and it's just, and I'm really sorry that this vlog is just me sitting here ranting about 50 million things, but I actually planned to be talking about things today, and it's just, it's shocking that I know so many people that have the same type of crap to put up with. Plus, if you have a straight guy hitting on you and you are trying to, I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I really can't show you the text that he did. It's just so stinking. It's kind of embarrassing to him and to me because he knows I'm totally not into him or anything like that. He's a nice kid. Definitely a nice kid. But no, never. Not gonna happen. Now, if he was gay, totally. But I don't think so. And some days I wish I had something. And right about right now, I wish I had that thing. But I don't. And it hurts. Hurts when someone says, "Oh, do you have that?" And I'm like, sorry, kinda don't, so let's change the topic right now before I get in depression zone. Yeah. And yeah, it's just, it breaks my heart when someone brings something up that is so fragile to me, because I can't, it hits a spot in my heart where I'm like, I have to live without that. Because of things. And I just he's texting me. I just need to figure things out before actually finding someone I want to settle down with, because as I grow up, the more I learn about myself, the more I can bring someone in and talk to them about my life, and they can talk about their life, and we can have a happy, crazy, whack job life. And plus, I want to find someone that actually does vlogging too, or likes doing Instavids or Viners. I don't think so. Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna have a Viner for a girlfriend or boyfriend. Huh. Yeah, right. Goodbye. Just great. Just great. Yeah, lo and behold, something just got texted to me, and then I texted something back, and now my text won't send! I don't know what's going on. Sitting here watching YouTube videos, can't describe what I'm actually watching. Oh, it's probably in my glasses. Alright, I'm just gonna close out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry that it was so long, and I'm sorry that... I'm not sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please comment down at the bottom if you have any gender dysphoria and stuff, or like if you just don't feel the gender that you are inside and out. So please comment down at the bottom. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to watch my videos more, give my videos a good old subscribe. So that red button's the same color as my freaking outfit. I have red pants on. I have, one moment, I can't quit. I have no clue. Oh, DKNY. Purple. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and if you're having any issues with anything, please message me, or any of the guys that I was talking about, Chase or Aiden or Breed or Skylark. Skylar. It says Skylark. Even one of my best buddies, go over to Sleb over. It's Stefan. He's oh my god. Coming this from me. Here's one gorgeous guy. He is very gorgeous. And please just go over to the guys that I suggested if you're having gender issues, because they will make you feel not alone. And as I learn about who I am, you're gonna see it, because I daily vlog. Some days are gonna be good, like really, really good. And then other days I'm going to be so depressed that I can barely even pick up the camera because I'm crying that much. And I want to pick up the camera when I'm crying, but it's so freaking hard. And I don't like to pick up the camera when I'm crying, because it's the last thing that's on my mind. So please, if you're having any issues, please find some help. Talk to someone that actually knows what you're going through. Now I have to get that. Love you. Bye.